Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyimla, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakahakwadash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Jachanan Awaf is coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Just wanted to touch on hey man, this love of many waxing cold. What Yahushua spoke of, he said, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold in these end days. That's how we know we're in the end. But look at this little beauty right here, huh? And she all on there with her little pretty Instagram picture or whatever, and this bitch is a monster. It says babysitter buried newborn alive in her back garden and then went on holiday, only for her grand's dog to dig him up. Now check this story out, bro. Now supposedly this happened in Italy, but of course her parents are wealthy people, so you know they got the high rise downtown New York and all that other, so they back and forth, they traveling. She's pretty much no different than these American monsters. Anyway, it says a babysitter has been arrested, and I don't know why they trying to make it seem like she's just a babysitter. A babysitter has been arrested by police after the bodies of two newborns, not just one, two newborn babies, were found buried in her garden, right? Suspect Chiara Petrolini, 22, was nabbed. Can you imagine meeting a bitch like this? Was nabbed by cops after the grisly discovery at the family villa. Oh, man. In Italy. Yup, she's in Transver Sotolo. Probably pronouncing that wrong. Anyway, here she go right here with the selfie. She's taking her picture in her high-rise apartment in New York. Look at that view. Beautiful view, right? The student was holidaying with her mom and dad in New York at the time when Petrolini's grandmother dog reportedly dug up the bodies. Incredible, bro. Subsequent DNA tests allegedly identify her as the mother of one of the babies, a boy. So she done found two babies, but guess what? Hey, I'm assuming she done this twice. This bitch done got pregnant 2 times and done that shit. Cops rushed to the wealthy family's home after, see, they trying to front like she's a damn babysitter. Okay, she might babysit some kids, but come on, bro. Let's just put it out here that she's, you know, she's from a wealthy family and she's just a monster, man. Cops rushed to the wealthy family's home after the initial discovery and launched an investigation, which soon led to the second grim find. Petrolini is now being probed on charges of voluntary homicide and concealment of a corpse. According to the investigators, the student allegedly induced labor of the first baby, found in the 40th week, and gave birth on her own at the property on August 7th. She then allegedly killed the child, buried it in her garden. Well, I don't know why they said buried alive. I don't know, maybe it was the other child. I don't know, because they're saying she killed the child. Okay, but anyway, buried it in the garden and fled the home 2 days later to holiday with her family in New York. Hey, gruesome. Yeah, and took some selfies. The second child is still being examined and was born over a year ago. So obviously this is something that she's done twice. She's gotten pregnant twice and done the same shit. And anybody that will be seeing her, they'd be like, oh, she's such a precious. Come on, bro. The alleged killer is currently studying law. Oh, of course. Yeah, she's studying law in Parma, but lives at home and works as a babysitter and helps out at her local church. Not sweet white baby Jesus. These are Christians, man. These are your Christians, bro. But you will never see people like Vocab Malone come up against his own Christian people. See, he needs to leave the Israelites alone. He need to just go ahead and just they got too much too much shit going on in their own little congregation, so to speak. Cops reportedly found that Petrolini had searched how to abort a child on Google. The newborn's father and Petrolini's ex-boyfriend claimed he was unaware that she was pregnant. It can be established that the parents of the 22-year-old, as well as the father of the newborn, who was the same age as the young woman, were not involved. Prosecutors said no one except the girl was aware of the pregnancy, neither family members nor the father's child nor friends. Can you imagine being with somebody like this, man? Why not just strap up? Why not just, bitch, you can't get birth control? You wealthy and you can't even, bitch, pop a pill, whatever they got. You couldn't have popped the morning after pill? I don't know. Maybe they don't have shit like that in Italy. I don't know. Crazy. Town mayor weighs in. It was also revealed that once she realized she was pregnant, she had starved herself so that she did not put on weight and could hide the fact that she was pregnant. The mayor of Treviso, Simon D'Orto, added, a well-off, wealthy family integrated into the area and without economic problems who lived in a comfortable context. Never anything that could make one think of something like that. Of course, that's why she was so easily able to get away with it and had the dog not going back there. But see, that's the Lord. That's Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The Lord, the Yahweh revealed that. The scriptures talks about how nothing in the dark, roughly paraphrasing, stays in the dark. It shall be revealed. The Lord knows everything, man. You think you just getting away with some shit? No, the Lord knows. Sonia Cancerasi, the mother of the man allegedly the father of the dead baby, said, my son Emmanuel knew nothing about the pregnancy. If we had even noticed, I would have raised the child myself. She could have gone wherever she wanted. Residents in the sleepy northern town have also been shook by the discoveries. That's a talk right there, boy. Because, some of those places like that is nice, quiet, pristine. People kind of just rustling through town. Things are quiet and peaceful. And they're not used to hearing shit like that. But this is how corrupt the world has gotten. This is the reach of Esau Edom's kingdom over here in the Americas, Babylon the Great. They done drunk of that Babylonian juice. She's online. She's able to see these Americans. She's able to move like an American. Soon as you get that American bug in your country, it's through. It's through. Ain't no coming back from it. And I was just kicking it with a guy. He was just literally just now before I hit the record button. He's just walking throughout the neighborhood. They got some program where, they want to know if you need speed bumps on your street to keep these fuckers from racing. Your community shit, raises for jobs and this, that, and the third. And he's trying to tell me, Salakia, to go out and at least let somebody, he wants me to go and vote for Kamala. Like, man, you don't get the hell away from here, man. I said, you need to be worried about World War III, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you're pretty much draft age. It's him and another guy. I'm like, they're about to start drafting y'all asses. You want me to go? Nah, man. I told him straight up, like, man, ain't nothing good about America coming to America and nothing. I warned him. I gave him a clear warning. Like, you talking about the future of this place. You crazy? And then he said that he would actually join the military and go over there and help fight. I said, well, all right. I said, well, you're not coming back. I told him straight up. Anyway, look at her. You just know she just, boy, and these young ladies like this, boy, they got all the ability to get abroad. When you don't have no problems, you don't got no money problems, you don't have no money woes. She is probably, man, and the parents, they probably stay on vacation. They stay on what they call holiday. And she's just at the house by herself, just big ass mansion, going down to the basement, to the cellar, grabbing a fucking 300 old bottle of fucking wine, getting twisted, probably popping a pill, sniffing some coke, having homeboy come through and blow her goddamn back off. She's getting pregnant and doing dumb shit like this. When you got all this money and all you got to do is just go and just get you some prevention to get pregnant. Like, stupid, bro. Anyway, but that just lets you know, man, these women, like a lot of them, they just don't make good choices, man. They don't make good choices, man. You ain't even had, she ain't even tell the guy, man. It says, when the news came out last month, the first body had been found. My girlfriend showed me pictures of the woman on holiday in New York. Of course. Hey, with no remorse, bro. I just couldn't believe it. But it's no different than these chicks that's aborting kids. But it's just like, if you had the baby and you seeing this little baby, you don't have no type of sympathy within your heart, man. Cold, bro. And she could be an Israelite. She kind of looks like an Israelite, though. She could be an Israelite, man. Because this is the type of shit that Israelites do. Now, I'm not going to front. There's some wicked-ass so-called white women out here that do shit like that, too. All nations of women do silly shit like this. But I don't know, bro. Nasty. When the news came out last month, the first body had been found. My girlfriend showed me pictures of the woman on holiday in New York. I just couldn't believe it. She was there she was, standing with skyscrapers in the background, and they had found a baby in her garden. No matter, two babies. I don't know how. It says, I don't know her that well, but I know her boyfriend very well. She is a friend of my girlfriend, but I know him. This is a very well-to-do area. I can't believe something like this has happened here. See? So this is how the melting pot, the wickedness of the world has moved over into your more wealthier communities, the ones that supposedly got all the sense, the ones that supposedly are looking down on you in the hood like you're savages. But that's how far this, let's go into the scriptures here. This is how far it's gone, man. I'm already here. Matthew 24 and verse 12, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Now, this is one of the things that Yahweh spoke of when the disciples asked him what would be happening in the end days. Verse 3 right here. Let's read it in the New Living Translation to the right here. It says, later, Yahweh, which that's the true name of the Son. It's Yahweh, not no damn Jesus. It says, later, Yahweh sat on the Mount of Olives. His disciples came to him privately and said, tell us, when will all this happen? What sign will signal your return and the end of the world? See? And again, the Lord's name is not Jesus, it's Yahweh, which means he's the Savior or deliverer in the Paleo-Hebrew. And the true name of his son is, Salaki, and the true name of the Father is Yahweh, which means he exists, or the existing one. He is to be. Right? Those are the true names of the Father and Son. And the reason why a lot of these people doing this, didn't it say that she worked at her church? She believed in white Jesus. You know what comes with white Jesus? Nothing, because it's a vain idol. That's the reason why she didn't have no damn remorse about what she done. That's the reason why these Christians, most of your prisons are filled with Christians. All these people that's out here doing all this wicked shit, they'll tell you straight up they believe in white Jesus. But they got this sense, this mindset that I'm already saved. I've been saved by grace. Because that's what the so-called white man, through his philosophies and shit, done push through the world, that you're already saved. The Lord loves you. Come as you are. But we talking about even the most demonic of bitches you think would be like, you know what? No, this is baby. God damn, they got programs where you can take a baby to a fire department. I don't know about there. But you can drop a baby off and stay anonymous. You know? You could have gave that baby, man. It's all kinds of people in that community. Even the grandmother on the boys' side, she even said, like, God damn, I would have took care of the baby. It's plenty of people in that neighborhood probably that don't even have children that would have been glad had you just dropped the baby off on one of them doorstep. They'd have took that baby in. See? But anyway, this is one of the things Yahweh spoke of. Matthew 24 and 12, I'm telling y'all, you can't front and say that we're not in these end days when these scriptures is jumping off the page like this. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Sin, in the NLT, it says, sin will be rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold. But here's your perfect part right here. Let's get this one right here, 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. That bitch was a lover of her own self. She like, shit, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to take me a couple of Instagram pictures. Look at my backdrop. Look at my view. Lover of her own self, right? Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Verse 3, without natural affection. You know this lady ain't had no natural affection. They can't, and they try and make it seem like see somebody like this, they'll try and make it seem like she's a goddamn child. No, this bitch is 22 years old. That's a grown-ass woman. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. See, she was very fierce in doing that. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. See, she had more pleasures, for herself than a lover of Yahweh. Or I'm sure she don't even believe or know about Yahweh. More than likely, she probably believing in white Jesus. But you think from even the white Jesus standpoint, you know what I'm saying? She'd have thought like, well, the Lord is not gonna like this. Shit. And like I said again, had it not been for the dog, and you think like just how stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you ain't think to bury the damn baby deep enough for something like that to even, she probably went out there and done some little shallow, probably put the baby in a damn Nike box or some shit. One of her shoe boxes or something. Who knows, man? That's just crazy as hell. Anyway, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. And I'm willing to bet you she walking around prissy, getting everything that she want. Dad, can you get me this? Mom, can you ask Dad? Probably had the fucking new Mercedes Benz out front, or G-Wagon or some crap. Just because I see how a lot of those I live not too far away from people like that. I see the wealth on both sides of the city as far as where I live at. I can go to the right, I can go north, and I can see nothing but wealth. I can go like 10 miles north and end up in one of the wealthiest counties in America, and I see how they get down. Those young ladies, man, be driving good. They looking good. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a care in the world. And then I can jump in my vehicle and go 10 miles to the right of me and end up in Ishmaelite neighborhoods. They live in the same fucking way. Face all painted up, looking all fucking pretty. And they be bad. I ain't gonna even front. I'm not gonna sit in front. Like, motherfuckers be looking good. Sitting up in something nice, boy. Rolls Royce trucks and shit. You looking like, damn, that bitch, how old is she? Their sons be driving, I'm talking about they be driving cars that, these are not cars that you see in car commercials. These motherfucking cars be imported, something special, man. Like I be having to look like, what the fuck is that? But it'll be some bad little mama in that boy, little baddie, driving that boy with not a care in the world. But wicked as hell. Wicked as hell. And a lot of the times that's what comes with money like that. And being free and able to gad abroad. Let's get that real quick. Because she's 22. She's a grown woman. And they're not mentioning, she probably, who knows if she got some siblings or not. But whether or not she got some siblings, I can just imagine it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like damn movies. You see these people, man. Because a lot of the times they acquire that wealth from being in the business. The dad is normally always on the road. He's normally always on a damn airplane, flying to this country, handling this, doing that, doing this. The mom, she's normally doing probably about, on vacations with whatever, whoever. Just going and just having her nails done. Don't work no goddamn where. Just going and just enjoying life. And she's probably just at home, just come on by. Homeboy just coming by, just doing his thing. Crazy, bro. Anyway, let's go into the book of Sirach real quick. Also known, Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 25. And this whole chapter is dedicated to women, man. And the next chapter as well, pretty much. Ecclesiasticus, let's get verse 25 and 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. God dang. Let me see. Verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. That's a very wicked woman. He probably dodged a bullet with that, man. Verse 17. The wickedness of a woman changeth her countenance and darkeneth her countenance. The wickedness of a woman changes her face, Salakia, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. Because really, in reality, if he's the first one to hit, he's definitely her husband. But still, he's the father of the child. He probably like, now in a small town like that, he's looked at like, like, damn, you didn't realize or you didn't notice anything. What's wrong with her? You didn't notice anything? Probably people suspicious of his ass. Like, you had to have known, bro. You had to have known that bitch was pregnant. Something. You ain't noticed not even a little baby bump, but you only hit her one time? You only had sex with her once? You know, just a damn shame on him, man. Verse 19, let me see. Verse 19, all wickedness is but a little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Whew. Verse 20, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. Because she's not a bad looking chick. And you already know in this world, shit, a little bit of money make you look good. You ain't got to be naturally beauty shit. You can go get all those little things. You can buy those extras, you know. Whew. Verse 23, a wicked woman abateth courage, make a heavy countenance, and a wounded heart of a woman, and a wounded heart of a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Whew. Verse 25, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. Scriptures is real, man. Chapter 26, it goes off into some things too. Verse 1, blesses the man that hath the virtue of his wife, for the number of his days shall double. And you know that lady woman, she ain't no virtuality about her ass. Verse 2, a virtuous woman rejoices of her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. So you really only gonna get a good wife if you fear the Lord. Other than that, he gonna send you somebody wicked as hell. Let's get verse 9 and 10. If the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And that's pretty much what, this lady, man, ain't no telling how long she done had the liberty that she has. They practically raise themselves. They sit up in a big ass bedroom, got everything that you can desire. I seen my neighbor's daughter. He got a twin set or whatever, boy and a girl set of twins. And they're about to be, I think, 10 years old next month or whatever, you know what I'm saying, as far as, these earthly birthdays or whatever. And she talks so goddamn much. I can just see it. Like, I can just see her, how she's going to overall turn out. Because, he's not, I try and kick it with him about the scriptures, but he ain't with it, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. But so the other day, I'm sitting in my truck and she didn't see me. They all, because they come out and they kind of play on the sidewalk and, ride the bike. They call me uncle and all that stuff like that. So, but they didn't see me sitting in my truck because I'm sitting, like how I'm sitting in my truck now, just doing a lesson. And so they came out. The neighbor was on the porch. He was on the porch, and his son was, just on the sidewalk, just a few steps down off the porch. But I noticed the daughter, he had his SUV parked in the driveway. She walked around his truck to the back of the truck because, the truck sit up high where he couldn't spot her. He couldn't see her. And I'm looking through my windshield looking at her. You know what I'm saying? And just at the shit she was doing, like, what the fuck is she? She's on her phone. She done some little prissy shit real quick. She flipped her hair on some real grown woman shit. Just for a couple of seconds. She done all that shit within about 3 to 4 seconds. She vanished out of her dad's sight for 3 to 4 seconds. She done all that little shit to whoever she was on that phone with. And then she walked back around the truck and started acting like a little kid. I was like, this little motherfucker boy gonna be something else. This motherfucker already know. But I will say, because, he talks how he, hates he just can't stand the baby mom and stuff. But what he was telling me years back, he was like, when he first met her, he went to a family dinner. He said the girl's dad pulled him to the side and said, son, you look like a decent young man. He was like, I'm telling you now, That's my daughter, my wife, and my wife's mother. He said they're all the same. You get out of here while you can. He literally told him that. I said, well, damn, you ain't listen? He was like, well, man, shit, I guess but that's why that scripture says too. Let's go back real quick. Because I've seen her before. She's a very nice looking young lady. But shit, man, hey, what the scripture say? Let's get that back. Let's see where it's at. Where is that scripture at? Verse 21, Ecclesiastes 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. That's the reason why it was all the will of the Lord, though. You know what I'm saying? Because man's goings are of the Lord. And I actually told him one day, I said, I said, the scriptures talks about how the Lord will give a wicked woman to you. Because you got them problems, motherfuckers breaking out your damn car windows, stabbing your damn tires up and calling the police on you and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because her dad tried to warn him. So now here you go, 10 years in, he still got damn near 10 more to go, and he still got to deal with this lady. But we're praying that this place don't even last that long. You know what I'm saying? We're praying that the Lord hasten the day, and that we're not here fucking 10 years from now to see how this shit is even going to turn out. Because I was trying to, I tell him about the truth all the time, whatever. But hey, I stopped throwing out, the pearls to the swine, man, a little while ago. Like, man, I'm not going to, just basic conversations with you. And a lot of the times I don't even want to conversate then. But, of course, you neighbors, you know what I'm saying? He's not a, bad guy as far as, on that tip. He's not wild. He don't have no wild shit going on. Though he lived by himself, he's younger, you know what I'm saying? So, and he works a pretty good job, he be getting money. So it's not like he can't be, but he's one of those laid back guys, that he got a street head on his shoulder type of deal, when it comes straight down to it, I've tried to explain this truth to him over and over again. But anyway, the lesson is not about him. It's about this clown right here, which I'm going to end out, man. I just wanted to bring this out. But look at her, though. Look at her. The average guy will see her and be like, oh, shit. And she wealthy. Average guy be like, oh, shit, what's good? What's popping? This worldly shit. But see us being in this truth, if you a man in this truth, I don't give a fuck how the scriptures just said what it said, you know what I'm saying? Not to desire her for beauty, roughly paraphrasing. But if you come across a chick like this and she's wealthy and she's on that bullshit, and you can, you should be able to be like, nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. And the average bitch would be like, what's wrong with how I know you ain't, how no one has ever turned me down. But as a man of the Lord, you should be able to walk away from somebody that's exhibiting bullshit, man. Straight up. You should be able to. And if it's a strong hit on you, then yeah, you gotta just be praying to the Lord. You gotta get into some fasting and praying. Lord, please help me. Don't let me fall for this this shit. But anyway, man, I'm gonna end out there. I just seen this and I'm like, well, whoa. And she done this twice. She done this shit 1 year before and then a year out. I guess she was successful the first time and but why though is the thing. I get why she, may not want to be dealing with no kid, you know what I'm saying, because that's this new world bullshit, but why not, who knows, man. Why not just use some damn protection if that's the case? Why you ain't have input on a condom? Anyway, never can tell about those types of things. Other than this is a great story to show how wicked a woman can actually be, man. That's crazy, bro. She looked pretty decent in that picture, but you can see right here in this picture right here, that countenance, it just kind of looked like it changed up, bro. Like you can just kind of like just see the damn wickedness in her eyes on this one, right? Like you can just see she's just, she's doing things. That is crazy. Wow, bro. Hey, can't make this up. I ain't gonna even go into the comments. I did, and people cutting all into her ass. But what's the difference from, you know what I'm saying? Them same people, they for abortion. What's the difference from what she done? Oh, well, she had the baby. It's 9 months. Okay, all right. Well, what about the baby when it's moving about in your stomach to begin with? These damn Americans, man. So anyway, she had to have gotten a hold of that Babylonian bug. I'm telling you, man, America's a bad place, man, and wherever it strikes, it's venomous, boy. So with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala and the Bible Ball. More and more, this is gonna happen too.